This isn't just a whiskey label. This is a flag. And like any flag that stands for something, there's a story behind it. A story of independence forged in the hills of Tennessee by a man named Jasper Newton Daniel, more commonly known as Jack, who after leaving home at an early age, learned the art of whiskey making from a minister and eventually opened his own distillery when he was 16. Jack had a saying, "Every day we make it, we'll make it the best we can." And that same standard continues today. Every single bottle of Jack Daniel's Tennessee whiskey sold around the world is still made here in Lynchburg, Tennessee. It's where Jack's way lives on. You can see it in every drop of water that comes from the Cave Spring Hollow, the same pure, natural resource that Jack used. You can feel it in the heat of charcoal being made to mellow our whiskey. Drop by drop, every batch takes the better part of a week to make its way through 10 feet of sugar maple charcoal. It's this extra step that mellows our whiskey, and part of what makes Jack Daniel's a Tennessee whiskey and not a bourbon. You can smell it as new American white oak barrels are toasted and charred to perfection. These barrels give our whiskey its natural color and rich flavor. They're an essential ingredient in our process. It's why we're one of the few whiskey makers that insist on making our own. And you can taste it, like Master Distiller Jeff Arnett does, with a sip. Jack never used a calendar to tell him when his whiskey was ready. And neither do we. There are other ways to make whiskey, but they wouldn't be Jack's way. And his way has earned him a lot of interesting and noteworthy friends over the years. It's not a common background that ties friends of Jack together. It's an appreciation for people and things that stay true to themselves, just as Jack did. Because the things we choose to stand for are the things that set us apart.